Let's go over how to enter projects that have no stormwater requirement and have only erosion and sediment and/or green area ratio requirements. There are instructions for ESC-only plans that can be found under the Instructions tab, and I highly recommend checking these out as well. For non-stormwater management plans, the site owner does not need to have an SGS account or to approve you as their agent. Just enter your client's name and contact information directly. Do not put your own information in if you are not the site owner. If you are a permit expediter, engineer, landscape architect, or other design professional, make sure you do not enter in your information and enter in the site owner's information. Enter the pre- and post-project land covers by land cover type, so natural, compacted, impervious, or BMP. Make sure you only enter the land disturbance area, not any building footprint area, and make sure the total pre- and post-project square footages are equal to each other. Otherwise, you won't be able to save and move on. A quick important note for these plans: if you choose yes for is there a building repair, alteration, addition, or improvement, do not double count your building footprint square footage in the impervious land cover section. The land cover section should only include land disturbance. So in this example, we've put our building footprint in the impervious land cover section and the building footprint field. This is going to double count the 3,500 square feet, and we'll get an error message when we try to save saying that our plan is actually a stormwater management plan. So make sure not to double count the footprint to avoid this error. You will also need to add in some additional information. To add the construction information, click on the Construction Information section in the plan, then click Edit the Construction Information button. It will take you to this page. Fill out the fields to the best of your ability and save. If you do not know the information, leave the field blank. Do not put in TBD or any placeholder information. You can always come back to it later. Now, before moving on to the CLE or Certified Landscape Expert Information section, I want to point out that under the Instructions tab, the SGS FAQ and Green Area Ratio Landscape Checklist have information that can help with the CLE process. The CLE process is only required if there is a green area ratio requirement for your plan. So now that you know where the instructions are, let's move on. Here, you can add or edit the Certified Landscape Expert information by clicking on the Add/Edit CLE Information button in the CLE Information section of the plan. It will take you to this page. Fill out the fields to the best of your ability and save. Again, if you do not know the information needed, leave the field blank. It is very important that the email address is correctly entered to ensure that the designated CLE is notified when DOE's inspector completes the final GAR inspection, at which time the CLE must log in to the SGS to add their signature on the landscape checklist. If the email was not entered correctly, this will not work. Lastly, throughout the plan review and approval process, you will need to upload a range of documents such as your plan set. To do that, click the Add Document button under the Plan Documents section. It will take you to this page where you can upload the document. There is no limit to the number of document attachments that a plan can have, but you need to upload each document individually. The system may time out if the upload takes more than 3 minutes, depending on your internet connection. If that happens, you might need to break large documents into pieces. Name them 1 of 2, 2 of 2, etc. Make sure you use the Type of Document dropdown to identify the type of document. And it's strongly encouraged that you add a document description or comment so that everyone working on the plan is clearly aware of what the document is. Once you've uploaded a final copy of your plan and filled out all the information on the plan information form, you can click Submit to submit your plan.